Hello girls. So today we are going to see about the copy editing and the proofreading symbols. So you can see on the screen the symbol that is used for proofreading and the meaning of it. Okay, so it's not much very difficult. Okay, so if you learn the symbol, like that is only a few symbols will be a few symbols would be uh, good. Okay, you will be using it most often, but other things you need not bother about. Okay, so I will tell you the meaning and the example and explain it to you. So the first symbol, okay, that not like symbol is it is used when you want to delete something. Okay, so you can see here in the example, remove the end fitting. Okay, in that the word end must be deleted. So what you have to do is you have to put the delete symbol on the word that you want to put. Okay, so you can put that not symbol on the word end so that it means to delete. And the next one, the brackets above and below means close up. Close up means if in English we have mostly two words, okay, together to combine something, okay. But when you have left some space unknowingly to make them come together, you need to tell them about you need to convey to the whoever is reading that they have to join the two words. So for that, we will use this close-up. Okay, so you can see here, the tolerances are with space in the range. So you have to have within together as one word. So the close-up symbol for that word is used. So for with and in, both are connected. And the next one, delete and close-up. Okay, so delete and close-up is used when you have some when you have some spelling error. Okay, so you want to remove a particular letter and you want to close the symbol. Okay, so you want to remove one letter and you have to join the rest of it. So when you have such a kind of situation, you can use this delete and close up. So here you can see delete and close up the gap. So this is the sentence gap, and in the word delete you have some spelling error. So the what letter should be deleted? The T. Okay. So that above the T you have the delete symbol, and what are the words that you have to connect? L and E. So from L to E and L to E you have to put the bracket. Okay. And the next one is the triangle symbol. Okay, which we use very commonly when we are writing. When we are writing something, when we miss out something, we use this insert symbol, this triangle symbol, to insert some other new thing inside. And the space one. Okay, so in this you might have seen in many of your mobile phones and other things. This symbol is used to leave space between two words. So what you can do is when you have two words that are put unknowingly together, you can put one small dash between the word and then put this symbol. Okay, this hash symbol. And the next one is transpose symbol. Okay, so transpose means bringing one word to the other side. Okay, changing the place of the word. Okay, so for example, here you can see remove the fitting n. Actually, the word n should come before fitting. So you can see that curve starts from between the and fitting and it goes to the word n. That means to say that n should come between the and fitting. Okay, so this is called as a transpose. That is, you want to bring one word to the another place. And next one, lowercase. Okay, so for example, sometimes you might have wrongly written with the first capital letter which is not needed. So when you want to change the first letter alone into lowercase, that is small alphabet, then you can put a cross symbol. Okay, so that it means lowercase, or you can put LC. Okay, LC or lowercase. And then when you need to capitalize the whole word, okay, or one letter, what you have to do is you have to draw 3 lines under that particular word or that particular letter, which means to say you have to capitalize that word. Okay, and then when you want to capitalize the first letter and the other case should be lowercase. That is, for example, when you are writing your name, the first letter alone you want to be in capital letter, and the rest of the letters you want to be in small letters. But unknowingly the person has written everything in capital means what you have to do is this symbol should be used. Okay, so you have to write and then you have to put a flat symbol. So where you have to have the capital letter, you have to start that raising line, and then you have to put the normal line or the flat line for the other words that should be in lower. Okay, so you can see here in Garrett, you want G to be capital. So it starts from G, the slanting line, the rising line starts from G, and you want the rest of the things, A, R, R, E, C, T, to be in the lower case. So it's the flat line is till that word. And the next one is stitch. Stitch means to let stand. That means when we are proofreading, sometimes when we are in a very hurried manner, someone might have deleted something, wrongly used any symbol. But when you are reading it again, you will feel that you want that particular thing. Okay, so already there is one symbol. So if you strike it off, then it won't be a meaning. So you want that one, so you can put stitch. Okay, so for example, remove the battery cable. Someone has unknowingly put the delete symbol over battery, but the other person feels that they want the word battery there. So set. That means let the word battery stand there. Let the word battery be there. Okay, do not delete it. Okay, so that's the meaning. And the next symbol, you have 2 lines and one bulged one, that is new paragraph. Okay, so when you put this symbol before a sentence, then means you have to bring that whole paragraph as a new paragraph. That is, you need to give enter and bring it as a new paragraph, or start that as a new paragraph. And then the same way, no and same symbol, 2 lines and with a bulged one. It is not a new paragraph. You have to make it merge with the previous line. Okay, so for that you have to use no paragraph. Okay, no page break, and so you have to bring it to the previous one. And then this round and with an arrow is to move a certain phrase to another position. When you have only one word to be transferred from one place to other, you can use the transpose symbol. But when you want to move a few words together, a phrase together means, then you have to use this round with an arrow. Okay, so you have to round the words which you have to bring in, and the arrow should indicate the place where it has to be fitted in. For example, all members attended who are new. So in this who are new should be coming between members and attenders. So you have to draw the circle for it, and then you have to bring in the arrow for where you have to have it. Okay, so all members who are new attenders. Okay, and the next one, you have the box symbol, that means to move left. Okay, so you have to move that left, and half symbol. Okay, half rectangle symbol, which is towards the right. Okay, that is to move left, and from the opposite side, if it is that, then it is to move to the right side. And then when you have the whole bracket, whole thing should be moved to the right. And for center, you need to draw 2 boxes. Okay, so which word you have to bring in the word in between, and towards the side you need to have this 2 boxes, so that it means it is to bring it to the center. Okay, and the next one you can see the box, a small half box. which is below. Okay, that is to raise. So when you are writing numericals, we say subscript and superscript. Okay, so when you have that, if it is written wrongly, if you want to make that to come up, you can use the two is given below. You want to bring it to the up, so you can put this symbol, so that it means to raise to the above level. And the next one, lower level. Lower means you have to bring in that box, like a bottom level box, okay, which is standing in the bottom. So that when you are writing it above that symbol, then it means to bring it down. And then when you want to have superscript, okay, the above, raise and lower is when you have a number as a subscript or a superscript. But when you have a number in common, but you want to have it as a superscript. For example, we tend to write 16, 1, 6, TH. We will be writing it in the same order. But actually the TH should be in the superscript. So what you have to do is you have to put this symbol which we use for insert, that the cap symbol, you have to use it above the letters or above the number that you want to use it as the superscript. So the same thing, if you want as a subscript, what you have to do is you have to bring it in the lower cap. Okay, so like a funnel it should be. Okay, so that it means to bring it lower. It is the subscript. And then the full stop and around that a circle. That means you need to introduce a full stop there. Okay, so here rewrite the procedure full stop, and then you have to the next sentence starts. So you want to insert a full stop over there, so period over there. So put 1 point and then you circle it. That means you need to have full stop over there. Then the next one is apostrophe. So when you want apostrophe usually come as superscript. So we use what is the symbol that we use for superscript? It is the V symbol. So you have to put it above the like between which letters you need that symbol. You have to put the V symbol, and inside that V symbol you have to put the comma, okay, or that apostrophe, okay, or single quote over that. And then when you want to have any other symbol like semicolon or something, you can put, it will be coming down only. It will be in the superscript. So you have to bring in the inverted V, and then inside that you have to put the semicolon symbol. So in the same way, when you want to insert a colon, okay, so colon will be inserted between something. So you have to put the insert symbol, that inverted V, and then you have to put the colon symbol inside that. Okay, and the next one, comma. When you want to put a comma, again you have to put that insert symbol, that inverted V, and then put the comma or whatever you want inside. And remember, whatever symbols that will come down, like comma, semicolon, or any other full stop or something like that, not full stop, comma or semicolon, it will be coming down. Okay, so for that you have to use the insert symbol, that inverted V, below. Okay, for whatever that comes upward, for example the double quote, single quote, apostrophe, you have to use the V symbol. Okay, V symbol or the V symbol, and then you have to put it inside that. Okay, the V symbol between that letters, and you have to inside that. And for this one, colon, it will come in the center. It will come in the middle. It is not like we have two dots. We cannot say it is down or it is up. So for that, you need to have the inverted symbol near between the two letters, and within that you need to have the colon. And next one is hyphen. When you want to put a hyphen, you put a small dash and then put one long line. Okay, so that means the hyphen should be inserted. And when you want to spell out certain things, you have to put a round and put SV. That means here you can see the example. The info was incorrect. Okay, so info means it the person wants it to be in the full form, information. Okay, so you want to spell it out. So put a circle and put SV. Okay, and and sometimes you will use some abbreviation. So for example, DHA. So when you put DHA, you want the abbreviated form of it. You want the expanded form, so you can put a round and put ST. So that it means it should be in an elongated manner. And the next one, when you have a lengthy one and you want to abbreviate it, so you have to put only the circle. Okay, so that means to abbreviate. That means 12 means, here they have given the part was 12 feet long. So 12 is, you have to put it as number, feet, FT. Okay, so that is to abbreviate. And the next one, when you want to do some correction with the alignment. Alignment means everything will be in order. Suddenly one part of the sentence or one word will be wrongly misplaced or will be in a different order. So what you have to do is you have to draw this double line. So you can see here in the example, personnel, facilities, equipment. In this equipment alone has gone a little distance. It should come in alignment or it should come in the same place like personnel and facilities. So you have to put the double line before the equipment. And the next one, underscore. Underscore means when you want to underline certain words. Okay, if it is left out, then it's not very difficult. Like when we underline, you need to underline the word or phrase that you need. And then run in with the previous line. So if you have like something that is raising up, some curve that is raising up, then it means run with the previous line. Join the next sentence with the previous line. Okay, so you can see in the example, he wrote the pages and went home is below. So you wanted to connect with the previous sentence. So you have to bring it to the rest. Okay. So the next one, the M dash. Okay. So when you want to have this M dash, you can put strike off that particular letter and then you can put the M dash. And the next one, N dash. N dash also the same for number. Okay. So when you want to delete this particular one, you put a cross over that and then put N. Okay. And the next one, when you want to change the font. So it is very easy. For whatever you want to change the font, you can circle that and put what font you want. For example, ITAL means for italics, BF for bold, okay, and WF for wrong font. Okay, so you can see here. Then you want the technical writing styles. This should be in italics. So you can put a wave-like symbol, or you can circle that and put ITAL. And then when you want it in bold, BF, that is bold font. Okay, so bold font, BF. So you have to underline or make a kind of wavy word, not underline, but make a round or a wavy one, and then put in the round circle BF. And wrong font, that is when something is in the correct, when two fonts are used and you want only the single font to be used, then you have to underline which you should correct, and then you have to put a circle and write WF. That means wrong font. And the next one, write in small letters. Okay, so set in small caps. That means here, okay, when you want to write a particular word, MFG register. Okay, so this you want to be in small font. Everything should be in small caps. Okay, so you have to write underline the word and then you have to put SM caps. So the next other things are all the same. Okay, they have given you the example. So now we move on to the 10 rules of proofreading. So the first one is never proofread your own copy, because you have to usually the proofreading is given to the third person, okay, not to the person whom you are related to or the person who has written the same thing. Only when you are giving it to another person, you will know the mistake, because when we correct it, we tend to overlook our mistakes. So like that, we may tend to leave the mistake. So never proofread your own copy. Read everything in the copy straight through from the beginning to the end. Okay, you should not skip lines. You should not skip words. From the first line, from the first word till the last word, you have to read everything. Then only you can be very good at proofreading. And then read copy backward to catch spelling errors. Okay, so backward means like sometimes we may not know, we may miss out the spelling errors. Spelling errors are also a kind of error, and we will proofread it by changing the spelling, by underlining it and writing the correct spelling over there. Okay, we cannot use any symbols for that here. So what we can do is we have to just circle the word or underline the word and write the correct spelling above that. Okay, so when you read the copy backward, let us go again from the front to the back and back to the front to come out to catch the spelling errors, and read pages out of order. Usually when you are reading it in order, usually for coherence sake or for better understanding, we will be reading the pages in order. But for proofreading, you need not know the logic behind it. You need not know the coherency. So you want to just take out the typographical errors, the spelling errors, or the font, the errors in the font, the symbols, and so on. So you need not read it in order, so that you will easily catch the errors. And then have proofreaders initial the copy that they check. So like in the newspaper industry and all, it will go for double proofreading, because nothing should be published, even a word should not be a mistake in the newspaper. Okay, it will spoil the reputation of the newspaper, and there may be many issues related to that. So they will go for many types of proofreading. Okay, so if you go in for many proofreaders, ask everyone to sign it. Okay, so everyone should use a different thing. For example, proofreader 1 should use blue ink. Okay, and he has to sign in blue. And if the same copy is given to another proofreader 2, then the person has to write it, proofread the copy in black, and he has to sign it in black. And then other person, orange, okay, red. So like that it goes on. So how many proofreaders you give, you have to use such a kind of different things and ask the proofreaders to sign at the end, so that if you get any doubt, or why they have used this symbol, or why they have rounded it as mistake, you can just go to that person and ask for that reason. Okay, and then have someone read the numbers while you check hard copy. So when you want to check the numbers, okay, whether the numbers are written correctly in the copy, means if you have another hard copy and you are seeing it in the soft copy or using the system to see it, means then you have to ask the other person to read out the numbers for you. You should not check the hard copy as well as the soft copy, okay, for numbers alone. And then take short breaks so you can concentrate more clearly. Usually, the proofreaders do it for commercial manner when it is done for more than 100 pages or so on. Or even if it is a matter of 20 pages, if it is like a newspaper, means then they have to concentrate a lot of time over that. Okay, so what we can do is we can take breaks in between so that you can concentrate. If you are tired and if you are going to read it again or proofread it again, then you may miss out certain mistakes. And the next one, list the errors you spot over a month. Okay, so you have to list out the errors you spot over the month. That's not applicable for you. Okay, so whatever errors you have found, you have to list it out. And then alter your routine. When you become a professional proofreader, then you have to alter your routine. Which time will be convenient for you? Which time you will be fresh? At that time only you have to take in the proofreading. And the next one, make your marks legible and understandable. This is very, very important because if you put a transpose symbol, it means the word should be there. And suppose if you are in a hurry and if you put a wavy symbol, then it is a different meaning. Okay, so whatever marks you are writing, it should be legible. It should be correct, of correct size, correct length, and so on. And it should also be clear. Okay, it should also be clear, bright, and understandable. Okay, so I hope you are all clear with this proofreading exercise. If you have any other if you have any other clarifications or any other doubts, you can contact me. So for your examination, you will have these symbols, and also you will have this capital. Mostly when you find the errors in that passage, it will be of capitalizing the letters or spelling errors, the comma or the full stop. So like that only you will mostly have in your examination. But you need to know all the other symbols also, okay, which will be useful for your career. Okay. So thank you, girls. Please go through this audio lesson, and if you have any doubts, you can ask. Thank you.